Congratulations. We are going to get round 4 underway.
Check, check, check. Check. Okay, that doesn't sound so bad. All right, for anybody joining us here, we are Sunday, day 2 at Sylvan Beach. We are looking at some pretty gnarly weather potentially today, but if you can see outside, it's calm now. Overnight, however, we had some hail, some tornadoes, some pretty chaotic wind. Fortunately, it cleared out before we started racing. We may get some pretty chaotic bad winds this afternoon, but the radar looks like we're clear for now. Had to work hard to get EMS on site this morning because they're all called out to potentially some tornado touchdowns in the area, so a lot of the EMS that we needed on site had to get booked up, but we found somebody. I'm not sure who that is. Also today, as you can see, the stream is tucked in a little trailer, so the view might be somewhat limited, but that's to keep us out of the weather in the event that it does go crazy. But yeah, the intent is to stream the full day for East Coast Watercross, so motos 1 through 14. Thanks for hanging out. Anything you can do to help us with the algorithm is greatly appreciated, so throw some comments, share this with your friends. And, of course, you're welcome to screen record this if your kid or your husband or your wife or yourself are on the stream and you like a clip. Feel free to screen record it, download it, and re-upload it to your own social media. Just tag us because we want to get the footage out as best we can. So don't worry about any copyright or ever use it. Just tag us in it so we can see where it goes. We'd definitely appreciate that. But we ought to be getting going soon with Moto 1, same moto order as yesterday. We did one practice. I see course officials getting ready. I'm just going to leave this live until we go while I settle in some other stuff. So thanks for joining in. Stick around all day.
check, check, check. All right, racers. Once again, getting things underway here. Course marshal's making sure everything's in check. Might have to do a little, I see wickets up in the tower. We got the scoring crew up there. We got Vintage Ski 550, Vintage Ski Open up on the line. Once again, in no particular order, we got the 777 of Chris Norton out of Liverpool, New York, sponsored by Jet Pump Fit, Blue Can Racing, and PTR Racing, Torrent Pumps. Vintage Ski Open, the number 3 of Anthony Vino out of Webster, New York. The 23 of Patrick Sullivan out of Webster, New York. He's sponsored by Flower City Wraps and GPO Jet Ski. The 25 of Josh Herman out of Manheim, Pennsylvania, sponsored by KLG Performance. The 29 of Peter Sullivan out of Webster, New York, sponsored by Vino Lawn and Power Sports. The 47X of Charles Quinn out of Hellertown, Pennsylvania. The 117 of Jared Groff out of Manheim, Pennsylvania, sponsored by KLG Performance. The 550 of Colby Alberts out of Webster, New York. And the 782 of Michelle Corsetti out of Adrian, Pennsylvania. She is sponsored by Kaibook Cycles, if I'm pronouncing that right.
But if it's really loud.
Kaibook. It's got to be close. Look at the mill pond out in front of us. Wow. I'm in. Generally not. Mother Nature said, you know what, we beat them up last year, let's cut them a break, so. Braden 7. Braden or Brandon? Braden. Braden 7. Please get down to the line or down to the registration tower. Braden 7. Oh, they do? We got to get the Joker buoy out. The Joker buoy's out.
Yeah, I need Braden to score it. I just need Braden to score it. Yeah, he's down there now. You get it roll when you're ready. Tell him the live stream's up and just ask people to know where you're running.
I'm running.
Once again, we are live, so if your friends and family are out of town, go on to eastcoastwatercross.com, Facebook Live, and share it. Look at 29 pulling away from the crew. Coming down that inside option. That's Peter Sullivan on that number 29. Let's see if he can hold that position and get that hole shot coming into that inside option. They've got good water to this morning, I'll tell you right now. He's got company. I don't know, though. He's putting the hammer down. He's got a green flag. He's looking over his shoulder. Corsetti right there. Boy, if he can hold her off, what a feat. She's nobody to tangle with. It's going to be the battle of endurance right here. Pretty evenly matched skis. All right, race number 2, you're up on deck. Race number 2, Pro-Am, runabout 4-stroke. I don't even know if there's, are there any 4-strokes here? Is DeMario here? Is DeMario even still here? Did you? See his, I think that's his, oh boy, Sullivan's got his hands full. Corsetti coming in on the outside. I know, is she going to be able to get around him? Oh, he's looking. He knows she's there. Oh yeah, able to. Oh, Sullivan opening the door a little bit for her, but he closed it. Got back out. I don't know, Corsetti's got a lot of momentum coming into that corner. Coming onto the right-hand side of that course. Sullivan holding her off. She is gaining on him in that front straight. Let's see if he can hold her off. If you can hold off Corsetti, you're doing good. Going to the outside. The 777. Who is that? Five minutes left of this moto. 5 minutes left. Long moto for these vintage skis. But Sullivan on the 29, still able to hold her off. Taking some nice line. Patrick Sullivan on that 23 coming down the front straight. Nice looking 750 Pro. A lot of people are thinking that's a round nose, but it's not. I thought it was. Gonna lie. Number 11. I don't have him on my list. Oh, it's a 550? I only have one 550. Oh, number 550. Oh, Everts. Vino coming down that front straight. Followed in behind him, the 47X of Quinn. Norton coming down that front straight. He's the only 550 out there. Oh, Corsetti must have got around Sullivan. All right. I don't see any four-strokes entering the water. There is, and I don't see Joe DeMario ski here. I don't know if he's racing four-stroke. If not, chicken is up. But I don't see Joe's boat. Corsetti out in front. Sullivan had a good run. He's getting around some lap traffic here. I'm not going to lie. He held her off 4 laps or so, and that's my old ski right there. Still putting the hammer down. Well, different motor now, but. Patrick Sullivan coming down that front straight on that 750 Pro.
Let's get race number 3, Super Chickens in the water. Super Chickens, race number 3. We're running you next. We don't have race number 2. Super Chickens. in the water. We need the Zipkins and Hager ready to go.
Corsetti still. Oh, Sullivan down. Was that Sullivan? No. Somebody took a little water sample. Not a big deal. Got right back up. Back on the course here.
It was number 3. Who's number 3 out there? Oh, we got 2 riders down.
Oh, I'm sure they're feeling the pain today.
They're getting their swimming laps in. Course Marshal Kevin with the rescue. Typical vintage. Swimming back to their skis.
That wasn't Corsetti, was it? Oh, it was Corsetti went down. Wow.
Oh, no.
Oh, we got a square nose and Corsetti down. I don't know who that square nose is.
Coming through lap traffic? Yeah.
Oh, that's the only, or Groff, only 2 Yamahas I have.
I think it was Groff that she came together with.
What a break for Sullivan. I think he was still in second. Well, probably moved into first now. Those riders safely back up on their boats. They must be good. Peter putting the hammer down, putting in the time. On the last lap, the white flag's out. Wicket it. Super Chicken, you're up on deck. Super Chicken, race number 3.
Where are the Zipkins? Zipkins, are you ready to race Super Chickens today?
There's Sue. I see Sue coming out. Hager, he's got his ski in the water, and Zipkin.
Race number 4, Pro-Am Ski Stock needs to get ready to be starting staging. Pro-Am Ski Stock to staging.
Once again, checkered flag out. Sullivan on that 29. Kawasaki pulling a first. Wow.
Taking down Corsetti. The 47X Quinn coming through. The 23 of Sullivan. And the 777, he's Norton. He's in a different class, but Sullivan with the number 23 boat with a nice race. There's Corsetti coming through. So I don't know if she got tangled up with that square nose or what happened, but number 3, Vino, coming down that front straight. Looking like we got a couple Super Chickens. They're going to go out and hit the water. Once again, trying to work with Mother Nature here. Hopefully she'll be kind to us on this Sunday afternoon. Sylvan Beach has been known to drop the hammer on us a few times, if you know what I'm saying. Friday was not looking pretty. just want to thank SBT for, once again, their support. The folks at Sylvan Beach, the EMTs, the fire department, and all the powers to be that allow us to come in and share their beach for the weekend. We really appreciate it.
For everyone back home that didn't spend the night down here with us last night, we had an absolutely insane storm blow through in true Sylvan Beach style. We had the most spectacular lightning show I've ever seen in my life. We had nonstop lightning for hours, 60-mile-an-hour winds, hail. We destroyed about 10 easy ups, destroyed our big tent on the Reg trailer, tore up a lot of equipment. Most of the surrounding counties around us are in a state of emergency. All of the emergency responders are out cutting trees. All of the roads are closed, so we couldn't leave if we wanted to right now. And nobody wants to, because we're racing jet skis.
We're just a crazy bunch of hooligans. That's all there is to it.
The police aren't even letting people down the roads to get to the race site, so we don't even have spectators here. We're just trapped in Sylvan Beach, racing jet skis again. One big, happy family.
Looks like we got Susan Zipkin out there from Newton, New Hampshire. She is on that number 7 Super Chicken, sponsored by Global Integrated Technologies, big supporter of our series as well, and Weeks Brothers Water Sports.
She's got Tully holding for her. Tully's hip must not be feeling good enough to ride that Super Chicken after doing 2 classes yesterday.
Yeah, he was limping pretty good last night. I felt his pain, believe me. The number 13, James Hager out of Auburn, Mass. And the number 19, Aaron Hay out of Rochester, New York. Jumping into the Super Chicken family there.
Degrade the viewer experience, but I still wanted to do that.
Yeah.
But with y'all's being, it's a digital motor anyway, there's probably a way to do it remotely. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty good start. Zipkin out of the hole pretty quick. Let's see. I don't know though. May she's she's out there pretty quick. Let's see. She's at the inside option. Hager's on the outside as well, I think. See how it all dials in here. Ooh, Hager coming in hot around that corner. Let's see if Hager can hold him off. I don't know. Oh, boy, they're going to go in. It's a drag race down the front straight.
You can see we made a few course adjustments.
She had a real good turn and a good corner there. Nice and smooth. Oh, Hager popping up over her wake. She got around him, beat him down to the end, and shut the door.
You can tell we made a couple course adjustments this morning to the inside. The inside was a little too slow yesterday, so we made some adjustments, and it seems to be working pretty good now. It sped it up on the start, but on the laps, it's going to be a little dead even now.
This is race 3.
Race number 4, Pro-Am Ski Stock. Race number 4 here on deck.
That's going to be a Joker Buoy lane. We've got the JetX Joker Buoy, and we dragged it another mile away, so it's even further out today than it was yesterday. So it should lose probably about 8 boat lengths going to the Joker Buoy. We also moved the Makeup Buoy. If you haven't paid attention to where the Makeup Buoy has gone, it is now another mile and a half in the other direction to add more of a penalty to Jack Cutts when he misses buoys.
Boy, Hager hunting her down. Ooh, yeah. Wow, this is some of the most competitive Super Chicken racing I've seen.
That is nose to tail Super Chicken racing. Or beak to tail.
Hager really gaining on her, and he's putting heat on her right in the back pocket. Come on.
This is the best race of the day so far.
Look how equally competitive those skis are, real close. Hey, just because they look pretty don't make them faster. Hager got around her on that left corner at the Hammerhead Tactical buoy. Oh, wow. Had a great turn and slipped it out in there.
Look at Hager just drifting that chicken around that outside. Holy cow. Hager takes a look over his shoulder.
Great job, though. I think this is her first time racing, right? It's our first time racing. So, hey.
Zipton's got to hit the makeup buoy a mile and a half outside where it was yesterday. Riders in the pits, pay attention to where the makeup buoy is when you're going out to warm up. We have moved it quite a ways away because we don't have boat traffic in the way. So make sure when you're going to warm up your boat that you are not going in between the makeup buoy and the red buoy. That is part of the race course. Make sure you are paying attention to where the makeup buoy is now.
Hager coming down that front straight, making it look easy here. Hay with her.
2 hands on the steering wheel when you're on the Super Chicken.
She got her
basically is a steering wheel on that thing.
She got her fan club up there cheering her on. She got the fist pump coming down the front straight. I can't even hardly get my hand off the handlebars, let alone do that. Zipkin making up that Miss Buoy. She's back on it. Okay, she's going to go for another one. Did she miss another buoy, or is she just going for a lake cruise?
Well, she took her own route around the sausage. She had a little trouble getting that thing to hook up.
I'm like, I don't know. Maybe she's got some fuel to burn. I don't know.
White flag for Hager in the lead. Followed up in second by Aaron Hay. And then Susan Zipkin on the old Beard Art 197 boat. She's blowing kisses across the line. Swim platform and everything. A true beach cruiser. Or a sport cruiser, as Kawasaki calls them. We prefer Super Chicken due to their beak-like looks. We've got Mr. Pete Burke on the live stream.
Well, let's get a drone in the air. We're just getting the right cable for it.
We're going to be flying the drone pretty soon. Mr. Burke's going to be behind the controls, getting some sick drone shots. And we've got checkered flag for Mr. Hager. Aaron Hayes going to pull in second. And Susan Zipkin in third.
Great racer, Hager. And once again, also, Hay just getting into the mix and doing a great job. Zipkin filling in here. Pro-Am Ski Stock in no particular order. This is race number 4. The 912 of Rick Shirker out of Oatsville, Pennsylvania, sponsored by Fly, Jet Trim, Jet Pilot, ADA, Riva, Fast, Power Sports, and Curran Brewing. The 730 of Braden 7 out of Ellington, Connecticut, sponsored by Commander, Duncan Racing, Hot Slag Company, No Limit Metalworks, Jet Pilot, Earthlight, Emergency Money Technologies, Wetworks, Champion Power Sports, Sevens Lawn Service, PM Milkowski Trucking, and Casey's Cafe. The $2.99 of John Gould out of Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. The 21C. Is Dave Davidson really wanting?
No, he decided not to bring it. I never took him out of the order. He had to make room for Gabor to come with him, so he had to take his SXR out of the trailer like the kind Canadian he is and make some room for Gaborski.
The 15 of Michael Price out of Fairfield, Pennsylvania. More sirens. Been a pretty common theme this morning here in Sylvan Beach.
All the fire departments are out opening up roads, and there was entrapments, trees down on houses. So they've been real busy all night long. 60 to 70 mile an hour wind gusts will do that to you. We got green flag racing.
Shirker out of a shotgun right there, baby.
These boys are doing the Joker buoy. The Jet X Joker buoy is way out, so we'll use some strategy in here. See how it works for them.
Nope, I had her go and try to get me a cable. I screwed up. Okay, we're good.
Once again, Shirker at 912, making it look easy. World champion. This is easy work for him. Perfect conditions, carved through the water on this course. Braden 7 on that 730, red, white, and blue, and behind him, the number 15. That is Gould, or excuse me, Price. I'm sorry.
I don't know where that cable went. I looked at it, I can't find it. I think one of the kids stole it from their phones. I don't know. But I'm kind of... Nope, USB-C to iPhone. So what? It's going up. I had one yesterday. It's white.
Shirker already out to a commanding lead in typical world champ style. He's been off the ski most of the winter, didn't get much training in at the springtime or the fall with a new baby. Been keeping him busy at home. But it does not look like he missed a beat. He is still tricky Rick Shirker and fast as can be. But Braden Seven's picking up the pace and not let him get away from him too far. Followed up by Price and then John Gould. See if these boys decide to take the Joker. They've got a pretty even spread, so it doesn't seem like it'll affect them much. But we did move it further out, so it is more boat lengths away. Shirker will probably take it this lap. Shirker does take it this lap. He knows to take it early just in case there's an issue, since he's out to a commanding lead.
Once again, Shirker down that front straight. We have race number 5 up on deck. Pro-Am Sport GP and Pro-Am Sport Spec. Race number 5.
We got Michael Price taking the Joker. Braden decides not to take the Joker. That is a smart move if you're in second place. No sense losing the time now. He wants to wait. See if there's an issue for Shirker down the road. Gould is taking the Joker as well.
Once again, a huge shout out to SBT.com. If you are looking to get some parts for your watercraft, or you got a watercraft that's been sitting in the dingweeds for a while and you want to get it going, or you want to get into racing or whatever, shop SBT.com. Huge supporter of this sport. We appreciate all the support through the years. But once again, check out these buoys. The buoy, big SBT. They are trick, and they look nice out on that course. Just don't hit it. Tell me how I know. Gould coming down. Shirker getting into some lap traffic here. Halfway point of that race. Race number 5. Let's see. I see Pluska's already up there.
Make sure you get your holders ready. Race number 5. Boats in the water. Holders in the water. We're going to be chasing away by lightning at some point here, so we want to keep this thing moving. We've been lucky so far. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left on the clock. That means race number 5 should be in the water.
Once again, race number 5 up on deck, and just a few quick mentions here. Hammerhead Tactical, some of our sponsors that have been supporting this series. Hammerhead Tactical, Hamburg Flooring. Todd Sarzinski been a huge supporter of this series, along with Hammerhead Tactical and Jeff Stout. Cardone Race Corner, Beer Dart. Of course, Steve Hotchkiss, always been a huge supporter. Couldn't be here at a wedding this weekend. Global Integrated Technologies, the Zipkins, of course, Commander Industries. Extreme Service Center, Ryan Sheedy, just a huge shout out. He does a lot of work to get this venue happening every year, puts in a lot of time and a lot of support with him. Once again, appreciate all of his support. Factory Fade, Moto Option Wetworks, No Limits Motorsports, No Limits Metalworks, Hot Slag Company, Sean Dudek, of course, putting a lot of effort, a lot of time, effort, and money into this series, and it shows. All the racers that just as one, I appreciate it. I know all the others do. JetX Power Sports, 10mm Photo, 595 Handling Solutions, Pro Rider Magazine, Crossover Ministries, Deacon Kevin, Aerial Flicks, 139 Design. So just never enough mention of our sponsors, but without them, we could not do what we love. And you're watching it firsthand right here. We appreciate everybody that puts the time, effort, and money into keeping this great sport alive. Once again, in no particular order, race number 5, Pro-Am Sport GP, the number 96 of Wayne Orden. Is he up there? Nope.
He's probably still sleeping.
Oh, I saw him this morning.
Oh, he's up and at him?
Yeah, he gave me my ring. I think it was this morning.
Where's Jet Ski Jesus? We need Jet Ski Jesus to the line. Who else we missing down there? We're going to be white flag lap here. Looks like the number 15 at Price has lost his goggles. I saw him take a water sample in the back section. I'm going to guess that his goggles got left behind, dropped some ballast, but now he cannot see with the spray. Shirker working his way around him for the second time.
The white flag is out in no particular order. This is Pro-Am Sports Spec. The number 7, Caleb Plescott, Henrietta, New York, sponsored by Watcon Auto Option Pro Watercraft. 7 on his last lap. Coming on the front straight. The 24, Morgan Beers out there. I don't see her. Is she? Morgan Beers maybe out there warming up the boat, but
don't let her warm the boat up. It'll break before she gets on the line.
I see.
I wasn't talking about you, Mo. It wasn't me.
Getting that pipe hot. Morgan Beers on the number 24. Sponsored by HydroTurf Nickerson Performance, PWC Doctor, Moto Pro, Moto Option, and Mike Haig. The 106, Lucas Keene. They came on in, last night, this morning out of Manahawkin, New Jersey. Good to see the Keene gentlemen here. The 125 at John Mozanski out of West Hartford, Connecticut. Sponsored by Showtime Freestyle, Jet Trim, Blue Can Racing, and Rad Dudes. Checkered flag is out. Wicked dropped it. Let's see who's coming through. I believe Shirker already crossed the line. He's rolling the boat up. 7, I believe, in the second position.
Yeah, I can do everything.
The 172 of no other than Brett Hahn out of Broadview Heights, Ohio.
I'll do it.
Sponsored by John Frederick and Stephanie Sinclair. I did get a good sleep last night. Too much pasta. 896, Alyssa Groff of Manheim, Pennsylvania. And sponsored by KLG Performance. Getting these boats underway.
Well, I bought an iPad with the intent. Actually, I'll hold these for you.
That'd be awesome.
I have it with me.
Can you connect this with the iPad?
Ooh.
I'll reprint this for a second. I can open up the web browser.
No,
I'm up.
downloaded.
I'm like, I'm not that good. I'm not that good, Joel. Clear.
All right, we're going to fire them up. Let's see if we can have a repeat of yesterday. Beers had a real good run. Hahn, I think. Keene looking over his shoulder. He's got company on the inside option. Hahn. Oh, boy, we got ourselves a race.
Oh, Hahn dives outside of him, cuts his nose off. Hahn knows his way around the first corner.
Yeah, Hahn with a great pass. Got around him on the outside. Beautiful. Hahn going to sit back and make it happen. Keene in behind him. The 125 of Mazanski. Pluska in behind John.
Uh-oh, we've got a floating Mo Beers again.
Well, looks like Beers having problems with that number 24. They've been struggling a bit with that boat. Once again, it's Lucas Keene on that 106. The 125 of it. John Morzanski in behind him is Hahn. Followed by Pluska, the number 7. Wolzonski down up front straight in behind him. On still trying to reel him back in. Keene in behind him on a 106. Pro-Am 4-stroke ski lights up on deck. Race number 6. Pro-Am 4-stroke ski lights, excuse me. Race number 6. Race number 6. Beers back out on the course in the number 31. At the halfway point. Keene on that 106, putting the hammer down, and behind him, Lowski, Beers on the 31. She switched boats. The number 7, Pleska, still holding on. Beers got around her on that 31. She's trying to make up some time. You never know where the cards can fall. That's a nice pair of goggles right there. That's looking like a Pleska pair. Nice. I don't know. Hahn laying on back, trying to stretch his legs on this front straight. Keene in behind him. Boy, these blasters got to love this water. Nice and smooth. You get a little bit of chop and that HX can gain. I'm feeling some sprinkles on the back of my neck. Low Rider Leo. Well, it's a good day today. It's, fairly calm for now. All right, we got a couple WX 1050s up there. Nice to see. Who's on the lead lap? We got Hahn? I don't know. Hahn having a great weekend. In behind him, Keene on the 106 and the 125. That is John Mozanski. Trying to get, bad wave there. 31, Morgan Beers. Got by Pleska there. I think she's still down a lap. But I don't rule it. I just call it, I just announce it. I don't know. I don't follow, I just try to get it right. And I have struggled at that. All right, here we go. We got 3 Pro-Am 4-stroke ski lights up on deck here. The number 33, this is in no particular order, of Cash McClure out of Soddy Daisy, Tennessee. Long drive to come on up and enjoy the lovely upstate New York area. Sponsored by TC Free Ride, 6D Helmets, ODI, Chase Plumbing and Mechanical, McClure Racing, Cardio Systems, and Action Sports Canopies. The 555 of Billy Shaw out of Salem, New Hampshire, and the 595 of no other than Kelly Wilcox out of Franklin, New Hampshire. He's sponsored by No Limit Metalworks, Hot Slag, Jet Pilot, Jet Trim, Moto Option, Z-Force Racing, and Slaying Danger Racing Fuel. Once again, if your friends and family are not here or whomever, please go on eastcoastwatercross.com. Go onto our Facebook page. We are live streaming and share it. You can watch this race real time, which is pretty cool. Must be my zipper. Leska coming through that front straight on that number 7. Really good tunes playing today. I gotta say it. I don't know who picked them, but this is good. Once again, these WX 1050s entered into the race scene in 2020. I think that was the first year for the 4-stroke Superjet by Yamaha. So you can just go right to your local dealer, pick one of these up, do a few $1,000s of adjustments, and be out there and having a good time, just as long as you can hold on. A lot of fun, and they're becoming more and more popular. They're not obviously as fast and powerful as the SXR 1500 4-stroke, but they are pretty, with some handling modifications, they do real well.
Better about our stuff like this. I don't know. I must have messed it up. She tried to help.
Remember to wait for the green light, Kelly. The green light.
Oh boy, that 33 looks so. Oh, wow.
He got a little confused where he was going for a second. Wanted to make it harder for himself going from the inside to the outside.
Oh, that inside's fall. McClure's fast. That 33 boat, he looked over his shoulder. He was 14, 15 boats out in front. That is a fast racer right there. How old's Cash McClure anyway? 12, man. Well, quite the bright future for that young man, and he is pulling away from the pack on that back straight. Once again, that boat running What do they run? Probably 60, I bet. I bet you they're doing 60. Kelly on that 595. Wilcox coming down the front straight. Followed in behind him is the 555 of Billy Shaw. Race number 7, Junior X2. Junior X2, you're up on deck.
The 33, Cash McClure out of Saudi Daisy, Tennessee, still miles out ahead of the 595 Wilcox. Powered by grilled cheese and chicken strips. Kelly is powered by grape juice, and it clearly is not working for him. There's a 40 or 38 year age gap between first place and second place, and a 38-mile distance gap between first place and second place. We figured out the problem with the 595. New York State does not sell wine at gas stations or Walmart and few liquor stores, so
all right. All right. Junior X2 in no particular order, the 808 of Christopher Van Wee, Jr. out of Baldwinsville, New York. He is sponsored by SBT, HydroTurf, Motochurch, Adrenaline Junkies, Rad Dudes, Showtime Freestyle, Watcon, Blosian, ODI Grips, Jetson, Pro Rider, Watercraft Magazine, the 595 of Sebastian Wilcox out of Franklin, New Hampshire, sponsored by No Limit Metalworks, Hot Slag, Jet Pilot, Jet Trim, Moto Options, E-Force Racing, and Slaying Danger Racing Fuels. The 117 of Dominic Datolo, the 11 of Warren Burke out of Hilton, New York. He's sponsored by Mom and Dad, 10mm photo, Moto Option, Jet Trim, Nickerson Performance, and BRP Museum. Who's getting the whole shot out there? Who's getting the whole shot? Come on, X2 juniors. Oh, Burke with his hand up in the air.
I'm thinking the 111 Water Malone boat. That thing's fast.
If that thing had an odometer, how many miles do you think it'd have on it?
It's got a lot of miles on it. Mostly by Terry Burke. So a lot of fast miles on it. We need to line up a Burke family X2 race.
Well, they won that X2 last year.
Yeah, they're collecting them. That one's supposed to be in the series at some point this summer once he's done school. So he won a free jet ski, and then he's going to come race the free jet ski with us. And he won the jet ski last year here at our last round. We did a free raffle giveaway. We did a free ticket with every race entry all season, which we're doing again this season. First place is a free jet ski. This year it's a 1996 Mastercraft Duo, a true time capsule. Second place is a free season of jet ski racing, one class, every weekend with East Coast Watercross. Dave Carnigan won it. One of the Carnigans. I can't keep track of which one's which. One of those Carnigans won it and is racing for free all season long. This year we're going to be pulling the raffle ticket at our season awards finale at Harpoon Eddies right here at Sylvan Beach, September 8th. Make sure you come to that event. That is going to be a big, big event for us. The last round of the season. Then we're going to reset for a couple of months, take a break, and get back to racing in sunny Florida in the wintertime. East Coast Watercross goes south. Going to be doing a 4-round series. Oh, McClure takes a header. He could take a nap for a little while and still get up in front of Wilcox. He do a little maintenance while he's in the water. On the white flag, a lap, McClure gets back up.
Did he lose that first place position? Did 555 get around him or no?
Nope. He could have done an engine swap out there and still been in the lead.
Oh, yeah, I can get the final lap. Switch back to her camera. Oh, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, we're back on her.
595 sees the white flag and is very relieved.
Just switch to him after the winner wins. Email.
Yeah, you're in live now, so you can do whatever.
Billy Big Guns racing McClure to the line. He wants to do that extra lap. McClure with the checkers. Big Guns doing another lap.
Should I come back and get the other guy?
Big Guns took a few years off the 555 triple nickel. He was a SXR 800 limited rider for a long time. Took a few years off. Came back, bought that Superjet a few weeks back. Came to our Laconia, New Hampshire race. Raced it for the first time. Got some handling mods on it and is feeling pretty good now. 595 of Wilcox. Been racing forever. Also on a Yamaha Superjet in the 4-stroke Sea Lights. Up next, we've got the Junior X2s.
It doesn't disturb the viewer.
The bumper boat class.
Level. And it happens so quick, it's like a blink.
Okay. Mine was too slow. Where's the other guy?
He's coming around. He's coming into view like in just a minute, but he's slowing down big time.
Who won Junior X2 yesterday? Sebastian?
Once he gets past the leader,
Can't remember.
I believe so.
Pete Berg with his hand up in the air. You know, he said he was going to get this whole shot. Let's see what's going on.
Pete's getting the drone going so he can take Sebastian out again with it.
Eventually, touchscreen's totally going to work.
Oh, he wasn't sleeping on that 111. Warren putting the hammer down. Sebastian on that outside option.
Oh, the 107 didn't even get off the line. They've got hoods up.
I can see it on that box. Because I forgot to put my phone.
What are you yelling about me?
Right here, if you look, you can't see on that box that goes on the left of the screen. That is real time speed broadcast. It's not a real functional size, but it's
Going to be a drag race coming down his front straight. Warren Burke's got company. Sebastian laying back on it. He's back up on the front. Can he get around him? He's got a great apex going into that corner. Got a lot of speed. Oh, boy. Got him in the inside.
Look at the crafty
Wow.
move. And he gets him back. All these boys are crafty. That was a good tell that our adjustments to the splits worked really well. That was a very even start. Sebastian rails around the outside of the Watermelon.
Race number 8. 11, women 1100 limited, beginner 1100 limited. Race number 8. You're up on deck.
Pete Burke's going to try and take out Sebastian again. Pete Burke flying the drone. Expert drone pilot.
Sebastian coming down that front straight. Warren trying to reel him in and get some clean water off to the left. Warren doing a great job. Sebastian holding him off as well. Coming back onto that inside option. Is, I think, Van Wee on the 808. I think Detaldo could not get that 117 running, I don't think. He's having some issues. I saw him down in the start line there and had the hood up, so I don't know what happened there. Boy, what a difference in weather from yesterday. I was cooking about this time. It was hot. I'm racing this weekend after weekend, this kind of stuff.
It was on Livestream. Yeah, I got him on this one too. Yeah, this
Looks like he's having some issues with that boat. Checkered flag is out. I think he was maybe down a lap, but seemed to have some loss of power on that 8. I believe that was the 888 that Christopher Van Wee. Checkered flag out. Warren Burke threw that checkered. I think Sebastian, obviously, with that win, I believe. I don't score it. I just announce it. Women's 1100 limited. We got the 612 as Stephanie Sinclair's out there on that black Blaster 2 out of Parma, Ohio. Beginner 1100 limited. Number 7 is Susan Zipkin out of Newton, New Hampshire. Sponsored by Global Integrated Technologies, Weeks Brothers Water Sports. The 88 is Tully Zipkin out there. I don't think so. The 747 of Brian Baker out of Central Square, New York. Sponsored by GoPro, Action Sports, Canopy, Turtle Box Audio, Factory Effects, AOT Racing. A big thank you to Sheedy Extreme Service Center and Ryan Sheedy for his support. I think he had some issues with a 4-stroke Sea-Doo that he had, and Sheedy was nice enough to get that 747, which is a freight train of an EX, and get him out here and get him on the course. Talked to Stephanie Sinclair, real happy to be back out on the boat. Sharp looking Blaster 2. You never know it was a Blaster 2 kind of looking at it. It's very well done up ski. Nope. Didn't get that one right either. Well, he didn't miss a buoy. He just took the yellow, and I think you're supposed to skip the yellow. Huh? Okay. Well, it's all right. Burn a little fuel and, you know. Oh. Susan Zipkin stretching her legs out on that 787 97 X4. I guess, I don't know, you call it X4 or XPL? I don't know. It's a 97 XP, I guess, yeah. Someone's yelling in the background, I guess.
He doesn't even, it's obviously Nickerson if you can hear him from a mile away without a microphone.
Okay. All right. Got a good corner on that.
Yeah, we're trying to teach Baker to slow it down. We've been going over slow is smooth and smooth is fast. So we're smoothing out his motions a little bit.
Wasn't that in Days of Thunder?
We're starting with the basics of staying on the ski, and by that we need to slow his steering down. He steers a little too quick, and he's on and off the gas like a light switch. A little bit too much, but he's learning. Last year was his first season out with us on a runabout 4-stroke, and now he's on a borrowed Sheedy boat, an EX. He's learning the boat as he races.
Look at this. Baker going to the inside.
Look at how smooth it. Oh, whoa.
See if he can. Oh, a bad turn.
So when he
might have worked out for
this
him.
one, Baker, when you're rewatching this one tonight in bed, that red buoy was perfect. Yellow buoy was too aggressive. There it is. That's a smooth corner. Now another smooth corner. We're not going lock to lock on the steering wheel.
All right, Brian taking that inside option and getting around. Race number Race number 9, Pro-Am X2 Open, big class here. Line them up. If you like some competitive racing, this is fun. This is a real full stacked. We got 8 on the line by the looks of it. Baker still coming down that front straight on that Extreme Team 747. Stephanie Sinclair. Check. Oh, I got it. I guess, yeah. Stephanie Sinclair. Looking good out there. Navigating that course on that Black Blaster 2. All right, in no particular order, we got X2 Open. With me, what we got on the clock here? Got a minute left of this moto. Baker still putting down the hammer on that 747 of Ryan Sheedy's. That boat's for sale, too. All set up for Rec Light. It's fast. I've raced it. I've raced against it. I've lost against it. All right, Deuce Crew coming out. This is Pro-Am X2 Open, the 997 of Andrew Freeman out of Peyton Post, New York. The 315 Sam Meyer out of Blackstock, Ontario. The 117 of Jason Duquette out of Baldwinsville, New York. The 97 of Mark Cardigan, out of Blackstock, Ontario. Sponsored by IPD IPD Rate and 2024 Golden Ticket. The 51 of John Ozonsky out of West Hartford, Connecticut, sponsored by Showtime Freestyle, Jet Trim, Blue Can Racing, and Rad Dudes. Pete Burke out of Hilton, New York. Is he racing? No way. Like to see him out on the line, but I think he's droning. Number 7, Kayla Pleska out of West Henrietta, New York. She's sponsored by Watcon, Moto Option, and Pro Watercraft. The number 3, Carl Hosch out of Warminster, Pennsylvania, sponsored by Blue Nightmare, West Coast, Gator Power Performance, and Black Sheep Racing, as well as Whip Crasher. That is our race number 9 lineup Oh, there's Pete Burke right behind me. He's playing. He's doing what he loves to do. He's the eye in the sky. All right, I'm jumping off this mic. I got to go hold, and we'll be back at you. I don't know who's jumping on the mic, but somebody is.
Number 9's announced, so awesome. Thank you.
You're good. You're on. I got your feed. You're awesome.
I gotta go. I didn't want to leave her first. So.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Check, check.
All right, 5 minutes, 40 seconds, and a lap left. Race number 9, we need race number 10. Pro-Am Runabout 1100 Limited. Pro-Am Runabout 1100 Open to the line. We've got Kayla out to the lead still, followed by John John. John John takes the Joker. I just walked over. Has Kayla taken the Joker yet? Does anybody know? assume Kayla is not taking the Joker, but we put that thing way out, and you see Freeman almost makes the pass. Oh, we got an X2 taking the makeup buoy way out there, and Carl coming up in what looks like fourth, followed by Mark Carnigan. Oh, and we got a rider down at the makeup buoy. Looks like his boat's going in between the blue bar of the makeup buoy. Course Marshal Kevin coming to the rescue. It's shallow enough he can barely stand up out there. Looks like we got another X2 hitting the Joker. Kayla's going to hit the Joker. That's going to give John the lead. The Joker is quite the penalty now. It's way out there. Slows him down about 8, 9, 10 boat lengths. The 315 to Sam Meyer took it. John to the lead. That puts Andrew Freeman in second. Kayla in third. That's what the Joker buoy does, is it shakes things up. Takes her from first to third. We're going to have to remind Mr. Todd what not to do. And I'll remind everybody else, you can use Todd as an example. Do not go warm your boat up straight through the makeup buoy and the course. This is Todd's free pass for the weekend of making a silly move. Mr. Davidson's going to show you the right way to go. John in the lead still. Freeman chasing him down. And we got a battle between Meyer and Kayla for third. Kayla goes to third. Then Duquette. And then the Gator. Davidson's such a gentleman, reminding Todd not to go between the makeup buoy and the red buoy because that is part of the course. Callie, can you have a talk with your dad where the course is?
He went straight between the makeup. Davidson just told him.
Walk him down a lap.
Yeah.
Just did that.
I may or may not have brought that up. I blamed it on New Year's Day.
Joker story. The lack of wine.
Cash.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I was like,
I don't know. I mean, it was Billy behind me.
John holding down the lead with Freeman still chasing him down. Pulled a huge lead out over the 7 of Kayla. That Joker buoy really shook up this race from the beginning. Gonna see what happens with these two. We've both taken the Joker. So this is now a battle to the finish with 13 seconds before the white flag. So they're going to get to the white flag on this lap and have one lap to go. And then it's race number 10, Pro-Am Runabout 1100 Limited. Veteran duke it out. All right, now is where the race is going to get shaken up even more because the leaders have caught lap traffic. So let's see if this works in the favor of John or works in the favor of Freeman. John sweeping. Looks like he's setting himself up for the outside split. He makes his way around the lapper, and the lapper almost goes down. That's going to ruin Andrew's speed. Andrew kindly pushes the lapper out of the way. That was a nice, gentle way to ask him to move. And now they are coming up to Carnegie, making his way around. Last lap, keep going. Oh, that was checker flag lap. John's going to do a victory lap now. All right, race number 10, Pro-Am Runabout 1100 Limited. This is what everybody came out to see. The old guys doing battle. We've got Dave Davidson out of Canada on the 21C. And Mike Rabel, the number 4, out of New York on the purple boat, the number 16 of Todd Sarzinski. On the orange Hooters boat, Corey Dixon. And on the C5, winner of yesterday, Ricky May.
But you just verbally communicate with him, and he says, because he can only fly for so long. This is delayed. You're on. This is delayed.
8-minute moto plus a lap. It'll be almost 9 minutes on these boats. This is a fast course for these 1100 limited boats. They're all easy paced. Very minor mods allowed. So it comes down to skill and experience. And there is a combined 200 years of experience on the line.
She's racing 13. I'm racing 14.
And we got a clean start. Davidson closing the door just barely. Left just enough room for his buddy, Mike Rabel. Let's see how even these splits are. Whoa, we've got a lost rider on the course. Rabel taking the shortcut. trying a sneaky shortcut move. Or old age, he just forgot where he was going. It happens. Davidson and the edge. Rick May sweeping. He's going to sweep the outside of May and cut back in. A lot of racecraft in this class. Oh, the ducks. That was a very kind move. Looks like Vrabel avoiding the family of geese. Kevin's gonna go move the geese. He misses the geese like he misses buoys. Very well. Ricky May still out in the lead. These guys have the Joker buoy in play, and the Joker buoy is a huge amount of distance that made up. Almost 10 boat lengths, maybe more. No one opting to take this lap. It's May, Davidson, Sarzinski, Vrabel, and then Dixon. Dixon on an open boat that has a lot more mods done to it. But it is no match for the experience of these older men that have been doing this for longer than he's been alive. Davidson cutting the hammerhead buoy sharp to go to the inside. Let's see how the inside works for Davidson. The outside seems to be better for these limited boats. They can hold it pretty much wide open. But we did make some adjustments to it, so it is even. It definitely gave Davidson a little bit of you reel him in a tiny bit. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in a lap. Does Davidson have enough time to reel in the Ricky May? Vrabel doing the Superman. Looks like, judging by the wake, Dixon took the Joker buoy. Looks like May's not choosing to take the Joker on this lap. Is anybody going to choose? If I were make Vrabel, I would choose to do the Joker lap right now. He's done it to get into clean water. There's a lot of strategy behind it. The gap between first through fourth has not changed much in the opening laps. These boats are so evenly paced. And we have nice flat water. We didn't have the rough water that we had on Friday in practice, 6 to 7 foot waves. Didn't matter how fast your boat went, you just had to survive. So we practiced in the rough to race in the smooth. Ricky May's probably going to wait till the last lap to take the Joker, to keep edging out his lead. But Davidson also needs to take it. Davidson needs to have enough distance between him and the purple boat of Todd to take the Joker. We need to have a talk with Vrabel about when to take the Joker. He could have been in clean water this whole time and hopefully been able to make the time up on Todd in clean water once Todd had to hit it. Oh, Dixon's boat not running right.
This has no sound, does it? This might be able to hear me.
Dixon taking the seat off. Having issues. Hopefully he moves out of the way and does not interfere with this race. Good boy. He moves right out of the way. Gives the boys enough room. As you should do if you're being lapped. It is the gentlemanly thing to do as a racer. There is a race going on behind you and you are not in it. It is time to move out of their way. These dudes are charging all moto long, and the gap is almost the exact same except for between Second and third, the boys out front have pulled away from Todd a little bit. With 2 minutes, 30 seconds in a lap, no one has chosen to do the Joker buoy. Oh, it looks like Ricky's going to go for it. Davidson's going to take advantage of it. Then he's going to try and charge this lap and pull as much of a gap as he can. Look at the distance that saves. That's like 20 boat lengths. All right, now we got a race. Dixon's going to race Todd. Hopefully he gives him the corner. That's a nice boy. And he gave it to Rabel. Very nice. Let's see what Davidson does. Now, if Davidson's racer, he is going to put in the hardest laps that he can until the white flag, and he is going to take that Joker buoy in the last lap. Question is, when will Todd? He's not for it. He's smart. He's a smart boy. He knows. Vrabel, on the other hand, we need to talk to. Him and Todd are evenly paced. That would have been a smart choice to take that Joker. But he's in rough water. He could have been in smooth water. Purple boat's running good for Todd. Vrabel's feeling good. Vrabel's spicy today. He's feeling spicy. He's Supermaning on lap 3. That means he is feeling it.
Yeah, I can make it. I just have to go get ready. No, he's taking it last lap.
Oh, he's taking the Joker. Dave Davidson takes the Joker. Let's see if Rick May make the move. Davidson's going to come in with a head of steam. May's going to push him wide. Look at this. We are 3 boat lengths between them. That's why we bring the Joker buoy out. Davidson's going to cut the line and try and get into clean water. I would have waited to the last lap if I were Davidson. I will definitely remind him about that later on today. We're going to need about 25 holders for the Beers family down the line. And Nickerson. We need some holders down on the line to help out with the Young Bucks in the junior sport class coming up in race number 11. Last lap for Rick May. P1. P2 is the 21C. At Canada, eh? Dave Davidson. And let's see if these boys all remember. We need Todd to take the Joker, and we need Vrabel to take the Joker.
Here's where I need to figure out. So once I move them off that, I need to pick someone up who's coming across that I hear them coming.
What an evenly matched race this is. That gap between Vrabel and Todd has not changed an inch the whole moto. I think Vrabel's praying that Todd will forget about the Joker. Davidson tries the inside as a last-ditch Hail Mary. Doesn't make it. Todd takes the Joker. That reminded Vrabel he needs to take the Joker. And it will be P1 for May, P2 for Davidson, P3 for Todd, P4 for Vrabel. What a good race. All right, we've got a boat switch. Avery's going to be on the 812 and not the 520. Boat switch. Good thing the Nickersons bring extra boats. Switch them right out. Who's going to get the whole shot? The 812 of Avery? Avery, you getting it? You getting the whole shot? All right. She's nodding. She's getting it. Sorry, everybody else. She's getting it from the pole. All right, in no particular order, our junior sports spec racers are 24 of Liam Beers, the 45 of Jake Beers,
Yeah, we're on us.
the
Be sure we hear you, Pete. We can't always.
we got it, Brad. Don't worry about it. We got it all under control, baby. The 212 of Ryder Downey, the 812 of Avery Nickerson, and the 872 of Colin Beers. All right, we're going to give you a 30-minute moto. Welcome to P1. 30 minutes for juniors.
This will be there. So whenever you switch back, that's at least an interesting shot. So you switch back to you and have the time, and then you find people on the track. Guys don't like it.
I don't know if I can get used to it.
Like, where are they? Go. You can do that. Like, this should be 3 of us, and like I should be like, okay, you start tracking really good, and I'll switch it over so you can work.
Hold off on starting this one, please. We need a rider with goggles.
Taking pictures of races, and I'm like, people are live streaming. What do I do with my gear? And this the 4th year of the live stream, and it's slowly opening up. It's been like, oh, yeah, yeah, well, the goal this week is like, so they have a very much budget set up that they're doing all on their own. And it's like, okay, we're using some of their gear, some of my gear.
One more holder down. Oh, Tony's coming with goggles, too. He's holding the goggles. Good job, Tony.
Everything. You don't need live, but it might be like, okay, we feel like this piece would really benefit us, but everything else is fine. Figure out to do it for a lot less money. This is something we may see about Sean buying.
All right, we're on race number 11, and just so everybody knows, we're going to go until 12 o'clock today. We're going to take lunch at 12 o'clock, so we are not going to the end of the motos. We're going to do it at 12 o'clock. So that means we're probably going to get into the second motos. So if you're moto number 1 or 2, be ready to go. We're going to aim for a 12 o'clock start of lunchtime, and we are green light, and it is a clean start. Let's see what we got.
That's what I was saying. It's like the train you or somebody.
Looks like Ryder on the inside. Ryder on the inside. Colin on the outside. Ace even start. And Avery. Then Jake Beers. Oh, no, that was Lee. Jake full rear.
Like that's hard to turn.
Right, if you're not.
That was announced for 12 o'clock. I read much. The photo that time before then was filming. Can they resume it?
Ryder down. Followed by Colin. And then Ryder. I mean, Avery on the 812.
and then I switch this to him and you see the whole field come across. You're getting better at that way. Yeah. That's just getting in.
Apparently, yes, so it's well. Yeah, no, it's fine. So I can write
Liam trying the inside out. Tight insides. Ryder still out front. Liam and Colin going at it. It's close. We made some adjustments a few times this morning. Since we got nice flat water, we can really dial it in. And we've got plenty of time today, so we might as well. The lightning is held off, luckily for us. We were worried about that this morning. We've got ourselves a 1-2-3 battle. We probably should have made them take the Joker. Really spiced it up. Maybe second moto. Second moto, we make them do the Joker? All right. Second moto, we're going to make the juniors do the Joker. The girls will love it. Ryder's definitely coming right along. She is leading these boys around. Showing the boys the way around the track. Ryder Downey on the 212. Ponytail flying. Followed by Colin and Liam again. And Avery. Up next, we've got race number 12. Pro-Am Ski Lights. We need some holders down on the line. Who's going to come down and hold for the Cowboy? Jack Cutts needs a holder. Brian Sebin's going to hold for him. We got a rider down in the back straight. Who is it? Who's down? Avery's down. Taking a swim. Jake's going to capitalize on it. Jake's going to stop and see if she's okay and hang out for a little bit. Ryder still holding it down for the checkered flag. Followed by Colin. And then Liam. That was a good race, kids.
We already talked about that, didn't we? What? We already talked about that. No one needs to know.
Race number 12, Pro-Am Ski Lights. In no particular order. 782, Ben Corsetti out of Adrian, Pennsylvania. The 595 of Sebastian Wilcox out of Franklin, New Hampshire. That boat is taking on water as we speak, and hopefully it lasts the moto. It has not lasted a moto yet this weekend. It is a 4-lap machine, just like Kelly Wilcox. He's good for 4 laps. We got the 316 of Austin Jones out of Buffalo, New York. The 131 of Michelle Corsetti. The 13 of James Hager. The 6 of Jack Cutts. And the 33 of Cash McClure.
Year 2. I was like, in my head, I'm going, holy shit. Did I get that wrong? No.
This class is going to be a Joker buoy class. Oh, God. They have to hit the Joker buoy one time in the moto at their own choosing other than the first lap. It is closed on the first lap. And it's about a 20 length loss of distance between their competitors. So you need to use strategy when it comes to it. Kids don't know how to not creep on the line. Seb's as bad as his dad for sure. Cash was a little over. He had to chop off. These kids are learning. Cash on the outside split. Seb on the inside split. Let's see how even these are. We've adjusted them to make them as perfect as we could. These boats are pretty evenly speed. Seb with the hole shot, the 595, taking on water and all. Leading the Cash McClure 33 machine out of Tennessee. Hauled by Hager, Cutts, Jones, Corsetti. This is the race to watch. Cutts seems to have had his boat problems figured out. His boat was having some issues this weekend, but he seems to be up to pace now. Seb leading the way around. Cash is going to look for whatever the split Seb does not take, I'm guessing, if he's smart. And he is. He goes to the inside. Seb goes to the outside. Now we'll see how even these splits are when it comes to the races. The TC Freeride built Superjet of Cash McClure is no slouch, though. And look at this. We are nose to nose, and Cash has got a little more little more speed. Seb's got the momentum. Cash is going to shut the door. See ya. That may be the last that 595 sees the 33. Cash gets open water. I don't think you're going to stop him. He's been on rails all weekend. Hager redeeming himself from his moto finishes yesterday, holding up third place finish. He did not want to be in the back of the pack yesterday, especially with all the training he's been doing. Even when he got done racing yesterday, he still went for a run.
Yeah, I think
the rest of us went to the bar.
Like butter, sugar, and then a
Hager went running.
Damn, that's always been delicious.
Damn, how do you survive with that?
That's true. So gluten was forever, but then so I'm very used to that. But dairy was
Cash McClure, followed by the drone, piloted by Pete Burke.
I appreciate it though very much.
Seb still in second. That ski's holding in there. The problem with water being in that ski is it will splash around and get into the intake, and it will bog it out and kill it, and that's what's happened to every moto so far. Let's hope that this thing holds together, being in second place with a solid second place. Hager and Cutts and Ben Corsetti going at it. And Austin Jones pulling him behind him. Looks like Austin must have taken the Joker. I was not paying attention, but judging by the wake over there, I believe Austin did. Did Austin take the Joker? Might have seen him. Trying to pay attention.
Stay in my zone.
Cash McClure still in the lead. We'll see who's taking the Joker now. If I was Seb, I would have taken the Joker now because he's got a heck of a lead over third place. sometimes these kids need a reminder to take the Joker lane. And down in Lake Alfred, Florida, I was standing next to the one and only Chris McCluggage, watching his son race, and out of nowhere, it's clear blue skies, and he opens up an umbrella, and then shuts the umbrella, and then opens up the umbrella again. I said, "What the heck are you doing?" And he said, "I'm signaling my son because he's dumb and doesn't remember to take the Joker buoy." Genius. Looks like Cash is aiming towards the Joker. He's got miles to go, so he can definitely pull that off. That's probably going to remind Sebastian that he needs to take it. Cash in full tuck mode. Full tuck mode. Can't even see him over the handlebar. Throws it in extra hard. He's just taking it easy out there. Seb took the Joker. Looks like Hager's taking it. And Corsetti's taking it. Everybody in this class is just playing follow the leader on the Joker, apparently.
Sorry, I got a bunch of faces.
We got a drag race. Cuts and Hager. Cuts is going to try and nose in there. Hager's going to shut the door. Hager shuts the door on him. It's not their first time battling. Corsetti's going to be the victor of that one, though, because that just screwed Jack up in the waves. Corsetti's no dummy. He knew to be right there. Then Michelle Corsetti following in behind him with Austin Jones behind her. Race number 13 on the line. Novice runabout 1100 limited. We need some holders down on the line. Could we get some holders down on the line? There's 2 minutes left of this moto. We need holders. Everyone out front of this moto has taken the Joker lead. Corsetti and Hager going at it. Cuts trying to make up the time that he lost. It's hard to make up time in this class. These boats are very evenly paced. Cash just looking around, sightseeing while he's out in the lead. Taking in New York scenery. Similar scenery to Tennessee, right? Pretty close. A little different elevation. Did some jetting changes on the boat. Seems to be doing pretty good, I'd say. The 595 boat is still hanging on a second. His dad has his fingers crossed, his toes crossed, his eyes crossed, everything crossed, hoping that that boat makes it to the end of this moto. Because that will be upsetting if it takes on water from second place. He has earned that second place position. Corsetti in third, working for it. Cash coming through lap traffic now, making his way by the 316. Gives the nod to Mama. He's counting down the timer. This is his first time. Actually, no, this is his second time with our countdown timer because he raced with us in Lake Alfred with the timer. The countdown timer has been a game changer for us as a race series. Sometimes it is not the favorite thing as a racer because you still see how much time you have left. Sebastian looking smooth. That boat doesn't look too heavy in the water, so I'm thinking that maybe it is not taking on water this time. White flag lap. White flag lap on this one. Cuts is running out of time. He's made up some time, though. Hager must have had a problem. Cuts trying to stay out of the weight, crossing over. Loses traction a bit. He's doing everything he can. Get behind the third, get out of the way of the 13. Got a battle going on behind him. Of Cash trying to get his way by Michelle Corsetti. Michelle is not used to being lapped. She's usually the one doing the lapping, coming from her vintage class. One to go, Seb. Hold it together. Look at those white legs showing. We got to get that boy in a wetsuit or a tanning booth. Corsetti hunting him down, though. All it's going to take is one bobble, and Corsetti is going to swallow up Sebastian. The inside seems to be working for Cuts. He is full tuck trying to get everything he can. He's not going to be so nice this time. Hager shuts the door again. We got checkered flag. Cash McClure with the win. Atta boy. Look at the lead he pulled out over second. That is half a track. Corsetti opting to take the inside. One last-ditch effort to try and get Sebastian. Looks like Sebastian's going to hold it down, and that boat held together. Thank goodness. That is a lot of work to lose it. Atta boy, Sam. Woo! Ben Corsetti with the busted thumb. P3 for Corsetti. Now we got the battle for P4, Hager and Cuts. Cuts is trying the outside. He's going to hold it on. It looks like it might work for Cuts. This is going to be a close one. Nice work, Cuts. Hager not happy with that. He worked hard for that one. That was some good battles. Race number 13 on the line.
I did the first one. Oh my god.
All right, race number 13, novice run about 1100 limited. We've got the number 47, Gabor Gergely. The number 69 of Cove Batsold, Covey baby. The number 82 of John Bick. The number 210 of Tanner Batsold. We've got a fan club up here. It's here it again. We've got the 211 of Justin Keene. We've got Lucas Keene. We've got Brody Seven, Tommy Van Lachute, David Anderson, and Terry Burke. We got a hand up for a hold.
No, I got it. It's in the head now.
These racers are allowed to hold their hand up and get a 2-minute hold to deal with any boat issues they have. And being older boats, there usually is issues. I'm going to need to jump off the mic and go get some gear on. We'll get this race started first. All right, let's hope for a clean start, boys. Good jump, Cove. Wow, Cove timed that one perfectly. Cove takes the first corner and the inside. Well, good start, Cove. 6 minutes plus a lap. Let's see what Cove can do out front. You got Gabor leading the outside around. Cove waves to the cowbell lady. 47 to Gabor, Terry Burke. We got the Keens. I don't know which Keen is which. Justin. Looks like Lucas over Justin. They're battling it out in the back of the pack. David Anderson trying everything he can to get out of the spray of John Bick. Cove's ski is running good. That thing is clean. Followed up by Gabor still. Second place out of Canada. Terry Burke, our very own live streamer. 106, Lucas. What happened to the other key? We had another keen motor, bro. Dropped the way back. Covey sweeping the corner, not even letting off. Three minutes left. We're going to go radio silence while I go throw some gear on. We'll follow back up. We're going to roll right into second motos. So we've got 30 minutes before our lunch break, so we are going to get into our second motos. So that means race number 1 and probably race number 2. Well, actually, race number 2 is Pro-Am Runabout 4-stroke. That's not running. So race number 1, Vintage Ski, get ready. Race number 3, Super Chickens. You should also be leaving your boats in the water and getting ready. And then we will take lunch at 12 o'clock. We will take lunch 12 to 12:30. And come right back to racing.
Good job.
Good.
On camera 2, sir.
Yep.
Ready?
Hey, Kevin, you got those geese trained well. They're just sitting there waiting.
King of the geese.
I think that's it. And now we. It's 11:50. I gotta think that would be convenient for lunchtime. Perfect. Couldn't be worse. We nailed it. Awesome.
Oh, yeah. Now I can come back and do it again.
Thanks for bringing me some chow mein. That was really nice of you.
Can you find a microwave?
You're good. Thank you, sir. Well done. They look easy.
I can do the discount if you want to do the job.
In a little bit, yeah. I think we're good. We got a lot of people. But actually, so starting next race weekend, you will. Sound good?
Did you not hear my radio call? Oh. Kelly.